The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people.
The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle.
No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable.
I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. There is only one good, knowledge, and one evil, ignorance.
The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. What screws us up the most in life is the picture in our head of what it's supposed to be.
Education is the kindling of a flame, not the filling of a vessel. When the debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser.
The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves.
Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual.
We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. Smart people learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences, stupid people already have all the answers. Silence is a profound melody, for those who can hear it above all the noise.
Why should we pay so much attention to what the majority thinks?
We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light.
I am a citizen of the world, and my nationality is goodwill. Only the knowledge that comes from inside is the real knowledge.
Our lives are but specks of dust falling through the fingers of time.
Like sands of the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Do not go through life like leaf blown from here to there, believing whatever you are told. To be uncertain is to be uncomfortable, but to be certain is to be ridiculous.
I shall never fear or avoid things of which I do not know.
To know is to know that you know nothing.
That is the meaning of true knowledge.
For a man who claims to have knowledge, while actually knowing nothing, is less smarter than you, who claim to know nothing. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down.
Better to do a little well, than a great deal badly.
Do not grieve over someone who changes all of the sudden. It might be that he has given up acting and returned to his true self. I know you won't believe me, but the highest form of human excellence is to question oneself and others. The perfect human being is all human beings put together. It is a collective, it is all of us together that make perfection. All men's souls are immortal, but the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine. He is a man of courage who does not run away, but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. The really important thing is not to live, but to live well. And to live well meant, along with more enjoyable things in life, to live according to your principles. The greatest blessing granted to mankind come by way of madness, which is a divine gift. It is best and easiest not to discredit others, but to prepare oneself to be as good as possible. The right way to begin is to pay attention to the young, and make them just as good as possible.
Get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. True perfection is a bold quest to seek.
Only the willing and true of heart will seek the betterment of many.
As to marriage or celibacy, let a man take which course he will be sure to repent.
Nobody knows anything, but I, knowing nothing, am the smartest man in the world. The hardest task needs the lightest hand, or else its completion will not lead to freedom, but to a tyranny much worse than the one it replaces. Think not those faithful who praise all thy words and actions, but those who kindly reprove thy faults. All of the wisdom of this world is but a tiny raft upon which we must set sail when we leave this earth. If only there was a firmer foundation upon which to sail, perhaps some divine word.
Some have courage in pleasures, and some in pains, some in desires, and some in fears, and some are cowards under the same conditions.
You will know that the divine is so great and of such a nature that it sees and hears everything at once, is present everywhere, and is concerned with everything.
How can you wonder your travels do you no good, when you carry yourself around with you?
The greater the power that deigns to serve you, the more honor it demands of you. Fellow citizens, why do you burn and scrape every stone to gather wealth and take so little care of your children, to whom you must one day relinquish all? Though flattery blossoms like friendship, yet there is a vast difference in the fruit. Our purpose in founding this city was not to make any one class in it surpassingly happy, but to make the city as a whole as happy as possible.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video
and subscribe for regular content.
See you next time.